may have heard about him, but you probably haven't seen him yet. A new male giraffe is calling the Oakland Zoo home after traveling from Louisiana's Audubon Institute. So the baby giraffe was named Nuru after a public vote to find him a name. So he's been in quarantine since his arrival just to make sure he had a clean bill of health. But now, as our Itay Hod reports, he is making his big debut.
From the moment Amy Phelps met her first giraffe, she knew right then and there she found her higher calling.
My parents lived down the street from one of the Bay Area zoos when I was a child, and so I spent much of each week there.
Now, as an adult, she's the manager of the African savanna species at the Oakland Zoo, where she takes care of 6 gentle giants.
They're pretty amazing. They don't look like they should be real, but they are.
These days, much of her attention is focused on one particular giraffe called Nuru, who arrived here from New Orleans. Nuru, which means light in Swahili, is making his public debut after spending a month in quarantine. And while it may seem like a tall tale, zookeepers hope his arrival will spark a love connection.
He is here to breed with Kijiji, who is this little tiny girl way down here, and possibly someday Kendi, who is our young calf who you see out in the middle of the exhibit.
The giraffe is the world's tallest land mammal and a prime attraction at zoos around the world. Sadly, it's also in great peril as illegal trade and loss of habitat threaten its survival.
Good boy, Nuru.
Nuru is what's known as a reticulated giraffe, which was designated as a threatened species in 2018, with a little over 11,000 left in the wild. The idea, Amy says, is to have Nuru and the rest of the gang serve as ambassadors for conservation.
One thing we know about conservation is that people conserve what they love and they care about what they know.
And it wouldn't be a stretch to say that visitors here have fallen in love with this big bundle of joy, who at 13 months is already 10 feet tall.
Well, he's wonderful. And I just really hope that when people come here and see them, they want to do their job protecting them.
As for Nuru, he's still a little shy. For most of the time we were there, he kept his distance, though clearly curious about who we were. Or maybe it was just the food.
Basically, he's like a new kid at school?
He is, yeah. So just like any kid that goes to a new school and they're trying to learn the ropes and learn the different social cliques and where to sit at lunch, that's what he's trying to do too.
Admiring a majestic animal while racing neck and neck to protect an endangered species.